Alrighty guys, it's time. He has arrived, Magneto, for Marvel Champions, one of the hero packs. Yeah, I know a lot of people were really looking forward to getting their hands on this, so let's open it up and see what this is all about, what comes in the pack, and what you get. Looking forward to it. Let's do this once again. Alright, so obviously I need to change a setting here real quick. Give me just a second. And it should be on 4400. Alright, sorry about that. For some reason the camera decided to do its own thing, which, you know, they love to do that. Alright, so obviously Magneto is part of the Marvel Champions universe. It's a hero pack, and it's going to give you a 60 card pack. And let's open it up and see what we got. Obviously there's not too much shrink wrap in this one, but there is actually shrink wrap that we will need to get to. The other thing is, make sure you don't forget your poster. You got to get your poster. Alright, looking good. Poster. Magneto Hero Pack. Gives you all the information about it. All the new keywords. Alright, so get your hero pack, or your poster. Don't forget that. And now we can tear the official shrink wrap off of this sucker. And see what we get. Hey, look, this card matches my... Oh, look at that. How nice. Alright. So, we will start with Eric. Let's see here. See if I can keep the camera to focus in on this and keep... Actually... What I think I will do to make my life a lot easier is to turn off autofocus, and I will just manually focus it to a great location like that. And I will just try to have the cards in the same spot. Alright, there we go. So it's a 3 recovery hero. Mutant is his keyword. Survivor response. After you change to this form, shuffle the top 3 cards of your discard pile into your deck. He has a hand size of 6 and 10 hit points. Alright, and in his hero form, 2 thwart, 2 attack, 2 defense. He's an X-Men magnetic pole action. Discard cards from the top of your deck until a magnetic card is discarded. Add that card to your hand limit once per round. So basically you get a free resource every round. Could cost you to go through your deck a little bit quicker than normal. Then what I'm going to do here is we're going to get just his 15 base cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Alright, we have Asteroid M. It is a 2-cost support location. It is magnetic. Alter Ego action. Exhaust Asteroid M. Shuffle the topmost magnetic card in your discard pile into your deck and heal 1 damage from your identity. Very nice. 1 copy of that. We have Magneto's Hamlet. It is an armor. It's magnetic. Magneto gains steady. And then exhaust Magneto's helmet. Generate a wild resource for a magnetic card. Alright, so it's a 3-cost upgrade. 1 copy. We also have Magneto's armor. 2-cost upgrade. Armor, magnetic response. After you resolve your magnetic pole ability, if you discard at least one of the following resource cards, Magneto gets +1 thwart, +1 attack, and +1 defense. So after you resolve your magnetic pull, which is this card, if you discard at least one energy, one physical, and one mental, if you were to discard all three of those, I bet you get all three of those bonuses as well. All right, one copy of that. Magneto's Cape, armor, magnetic. Magneto gains the aerial trait. Response: after you resolve your magnetic pull ability, exhaust the cape to ready Magneto. So you could activate this, exhaust, use your cape, exhaust your cape, ready him, and do it again. No, because it actually says limit once per round. So you could ready him to do something else, but you could not ready him to do that again. Okay. Good to know. Magnetic bubble. Magneto gains retaliate 1. It's a magnetic superpower. Force interrupt: when you would take any amount of damage, place it here. Then, if there's at least 6 damage here, discard the bubble. Wow, that's going to make him really tanky. One copy of that. We have wrapped in metal, 2-cost upgrade. Hero form only. Attached to a non-elite enemy. Non-elite minion. Attached minion cannot activate. Treat its printed text box as if it were blank. Blank. And there is 2 copies of that card. Electromagnetic blast. 2-cost events. And, alright. Hopefully that is not bothering you like it's bothering me. In the background there, just moving back and forth. Magnetic blast. Hero action thwart. Remove 3 thwart from a scheme. If this removes the last threat from a scheme, you may discard an attachment with the text hero action or hero response. 2 copies of that. Metal shards. 3-cost event. Attack magnetic superpower. Hero action. Deal 7 damage to an enemy. If this attack defeats that enemy, gain a tough status card. Wow, cool. And there are 2 copies of that card. Magnetic missile. 1-cost event. Magnetic superpower. Hero action. Discard a minion with wrapped in metal attached. Deal 5 damage to it and stun it. Ooh. Nice. 2 copies of that. And finally, 2 copies of Masters of Magnetism. It's a magnetic, and it has just 2 resources on it. And there's 2 copies of that. Alright, so that is his core deck. Very powerful cards there. Let's look at the cards that come with his deck. Well, before we do that, let's look at his obligation, old grievances. Give to the Eric Lenshire player. Force response: after you use your magnetic pull ability, take 1 damage for each card discarded by it. Alter ego action: exhaust Eric Lenshire. Discard the old grievances. Then we have is Exodus. Minion, 2 scheme, 2 attack, 6 health. Acolyte, elite, psychic, steady, toughness, villainous. Force response: after Exodus attacks you, discard cards from the top of your deck equal to his attack total. Magneto's nemesis minion also has 3 little surge icons there. We also have Martyrs for Mutants. Alright, side scheme. When defeated, the defeating player discards the top 9 cards of their deck. 3 per player. Also with 3 boosts. Then, of course, we have some other cards here. We have Fabian Cortez, 2 scheme, 2 attack, 4 life. Acolyte, guard. When defeated, the defeating player discards the top 4 cards of their deck. It also has a boost where you're going to discard the top 4 cards of your deck. We have Frenzy, 2 scheme, 2 attack, 4 life, Acolyte, Quick Strike. After Frenzy attacks you, discard the top 2 cards of your deck. Boost card does the same. Last but not least, Treachery, Angry, Acolyte. When revealed, each Acolyte minion engaged with the player activates against that player. If no minion activates this way, discard card from the top of the encounter deck until an Acolyte minion is discarded. Reveal that minion. Alright, so that is his Nemesis and Obligation. I usually put those together with the core cards. Alright, let's take a quick gander at the cards that come in his deck. Most of these cards will probably be removed. He comes with the leadership deck. And I'm not going to go through. I'm just going to kind of show you what they are, and you can pause the video if you're watching later if you want to check out what these are and everything. Alright. A lot of these cards I might not have ever seen. Oh, there's Phoenix. Where's Phoenix Knight? When we have Phoenix, he should be here. He should be here. Alright. So that's nice. Cyclops. X-Men. Won't stay down. So 3 copies of that. Squared off. 3 copies of that. Noble Sacrifice. I'm lurking, just trying to decide if I want to put another game on the channel tonight. You should. Noble Sacrifice. Discard an ally you control and heal damage from your hero equal to the printed hit points, and give your hero a tough status card. And that's pretty good. 3 of those cards as well. You've got this. Tactic. Hero response. After exhaust your hero to make a basic thwart or attack, discard your ally you control. Add that matching power to your hero's power. Ready your hero. That's pretty nice. 3 copies of that. Side scheme, new recruits. Play only if your identity is an X-Men. When defeated, each player chooses one set aside new ally and adds it to their hand. We have the White Queen. Face of the Past. Dev Focus, because he's got a lot of superpower cards. 3 copies of that. And then, of course, Energy, Genius, and Strength. So that is all the cards that come in his extra deck. And that's going to put all 40 cards in there. That's a overview of what you have in his base deck. Alright, and now let's look at the new cards that come. We have a basic Surge card, 2 attack, 2 thwart, 2 life. A new X-Men linked new recruits. When you have the mutant or X-Men trait, Surge gains +1 attack and does not count against your hero limit. That's pretty nice. Annul. 2 thwart, 2 attack, 2 life, new X-Men linked new recruits. If you have the mutant or X-Men trait, Annul gains +1 thwart and does not count against your hero limits. A Bling. 2 thwart, 2 attack, 2 life, new X-Men linked new recruits. If you have the mutant or X-Men trait, Bling gains toughness and does not count against your hero limits. Indra. 2 thwart, 2 attack, 2 life, new X-Men linked new recruits. If you have the mutant or X-Men trait, Indra gains +2 hit points and does not count against your hero limit. Children of the Atom is a support card, 1 cost. Play under any player's control, max 1 per player. Each X-Factor, X-Force, and X-Men character you control gains the X-Force, X-Factor, and X-Men traits. So any one of those can gain any one of those. So your X-Men can become X-Force, your X-Factors can become X-Men, your X-Force can become your X-Factors, and there is 3 copies of that card. All right, then we have a, this is going to be a minion group. So we got Sebastian Shaw, Hellfire, 5 life, toughness, villainous. After he attacks, give him a face down boost card. He cannot be attacked again this phase. After he's attacked, he cannot be attacked again. Wow. Are you kidding me? That's pretty powerful. Selene. 1 scheme, 1 attack, 4 life. Hellfire. Quick strike, villainous. Allies cannot attack Selene. And boost, discard an ally you control. When this card comes out. Wow, that is nice. Hellfire Pawn, Hellfire, 1 scheme, 2 attack, 3 life. Guard, Patrol, and Surge. When a minion with this patrol keyword is engaged with you, you cannot thwart the main scheme. And then he's got a boost icon to put him into play engaged with you. Wow, wow, wow. That's serious. Alright, the Inner Circle side scheme, Hellfire. When revealed, place 2 additional threat here for each Hellfire card in play. For threat. And last but not least, Power and Decadence Treachery card. When revealed, give the villain a tough status card. Give this card to the villain as a face down boost card. And he also has a boost after this activation. The activating enemy activates again. Do not give it a boost card for that activation. Wow, that is some powerful stuff. And that, if you want to have a pretty rough, minion group, you could add this group in. They're pretty tough. I'm just saying, they're pretty tough. But of course, as the power level for the heroes go up, you have to up the power level of the villains to make things equal. So there you go. That is what you get in the hero pack for Magneto, wherever his little form is. There you go. Hopefully this is let you know what's in the pack if you're interested in trying to pick it up and see if it's going to add to your collection for Marvel Champions. Obviously, you must have the Marvel Champions base game to play this expansion. It's really good stuff, and we'll probably be giving this a whirl sometime soon. So thanks everyone for coming out. Thanks for watching. We do appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that like button on the way out the door. Leave a comment down below. If you played with Magneto, let me know what you think of his power rating. I'd love to know what you think. Otherwise, we'll see you all next time. And don't you all forget, I will see you all down the line. You take care of yourselves, and we'll see you all next time.